And then I think on the women's end of the spectrum, where it's like, I think, women sometimes we have to understand like we are leaders. Stop acting like you're so damn submissive when you need to take lead in your life. And it doesn't matter what your gender is because we're all leaders in our own world and we just need to figure out how to lead in the direction of our purpose. But I think women sometimes are fearful to be in their own power or their own leadership, and they're waiting for a man to validate them through marriage, through the family, and all those roles. And it's like beyond that role, what else? What are you here for? Your goal, your personal thing. So I think sometimes women kind of get trapped in this like fairy tale shit, and it's like there's more. There's more.
So with that being said, so it sounds like you think women still have it harder than men, even in today's time, even with all the change and we almost had a female president. Like we almost had a whole lot of things. They got what is it? Tyler Perry did the triple six movie.
Oh, see, I thought I said I didn't even know. Yeah, I think there is progress that women have been able to advance in, but I think that again, a lot of the systems that have been in place are very old. They're old mindset. They're not fully giving, women that freedom that they need and deserve to proceed on their journey. And I feel like women, we also have to give ourselves that permission. Like, you don't need to wait for no man's permission. You don't have to wait for anybody's permission. Just do the shit.
But what happens when us women we get together and one of my brothers was pieces. So he said it's the same. He was like a lot of women hit on women, like whether it's hit on women, no hate. Oh, a lot of women hate on other women. Yeah. They don't want to. It's like, oh, I don't want to see you come up, and that's not the case. We don't see that.
Yeah,
but that's a major problem within the whole. It's not even about being black at this point. It's like the whole
collective.
yeah, of all women.
I think
People are haters.
I think there's a lot of hate. Power to get
Like,
this in. There's a lot of powerful women. There's a lot of powerful men. But I think it comes down to jealousy and envy and people not knowing their worth. Really, really, really not knowing their worth. Because you don't need to be jealous of anybody. Like me and you, we could be in the same field, same career path, but you're not my competition. Like my competition is myself and where I was yesterday. That's my that's what mom decided matters.
But like everyone needs to realize that though, because it's like, what am I competing for?
Because wait, compete with women as well too.
That was another one. That's another one, and that's where the hate come from. That's because they don't want to see us on top. But that's another one. But my thing is, my main focus is so hard for like to get beautiful women to collab together. If it's not like, oh,
catty.
No, yeah, you know what I mean, or the publicity, like also like pushing on you, forcing you basically to do it in a sense. I don't like that. Like, why it can't just be natural?
Authentic, yeah. I feel like there's a lot of like, I like to look at it like there's a lot of sister wounds. Like women haven't been able to gather and be in the correct space of let's put our energy together and like let's do something productive. Sometimes I feel like a lot of women we get together, we're gossiping, we're talking shit, chopping it up, whatever. But I think if women came together, though, I know. Listen, I can't imagine, but it does. See, this is a natural thing. We're talking, we're experiencing life, but I just think like the envy and the jealousy comes into play where it's like you're not in your focus, you're not in your power and your purpose. It's like I should never look at you as my competition because when I do that, I'm taking myself out of the position that I was sent here to be in. And I can't be in your position, you can't be in my position. So where's the competition? And it sucks because a lot of women are not ready to just let that go, and like be collaborative. And a lot of people are like, oh, I don't need a community, I just do it by myself. And it's like, no, that is not going to work out. That's not going to work out in the next couple of years because we need each other. Men and women and women, like we all as a society need each other, but we have to work through the bullshit of a relationship because most times people are not willing. And I just was watching this interview and it was talking about women being willing or people just being willing to digest conflict. So when you are in conflict with another woman, like how do you feel? How do you feel like that's worked through or like you're able to like find the resolve when it comes to like in a sisterhood?
That needs to come with communication. Like you have to learn how to talk to someone. Like if I feel uncomfortable or I feel like, oh hey, and this happens a lot, and this is why this industry is fucked up.